Sat Sahib viewers. In this world, there are all kinds of people, good and bad. Some are mad after wealth, some are crazy about fame, some are greedy, while some are generous, some are compassionate, and some are cruel. Some are drowned in sorrows, while some are blind in arrogance. Everyone is caught in the cycle of worldly deeds, performing good and bad actions according to their nature, which decides their future destiny. In this world, there are some people who believe in God and some who do not. But those who do believe, they do so only when they are in need or during festivals or in difficult times. And in this very world, there are also some who remember God always, who worship with true devotion regularly and who have unbreakable faith in the power of devotion. In times of intense trouble and crisis, when nothing in life comes to support us, when every hope collapses, then whether one is a sinner or a virtuous soul, everyone remembers only God. It is the bond of love and unbreakable faith between the devotee and God, and this faith becomes the reason for miraculous divine acts during the toughest times, which turn into astonishing and unimaginable examples for the whole world. And those immortal miracles become a divine inspiration for generations, which inspires people in every era to have unbreakable faith in God. In every devotee's life, the time of crisis is the time of his test. In that difficult time, God observes his devotee, watches his reaction, and tests the depth of his faith. And when a devotee passes this test, offering everything at the feet of the Supreme God, then God performs for him what no one could ever even imagine. When God is pleased, countless karma turn to ashes. For his beloved devotee, the Almighty performs such miracles in a moment that even gods, sages, celestial beings, Gandharv, Ishwar, and all creatures of the worlds bow in reverence. For true devotees like Prahlad, he once tore open a pillar to manifest as Narsingha, once protected Draupadi's honor in a full assembly, and once helped Lord Ram to slay Ravan. Sometimes he unseemly saves his devotees from the jaws of death and brings them back to life. These miracles are not a predetermined coincidence, but the result of firm faith in God and the power of devotion. The greatest secret of the spiritual journey is this: the one who realizes it has, as if, crossed every stage of life. This is not ordinary knowledge, but an extremely subtle and profound truth, a truth that can only be understood when we look at those divine miracles that the Almighty has been performing on this earth for his devotees age after age. Dear viewers, the divine miracles of the Almighty are endless, yet it will remain our constant effort to present as many of these sacred miracles to you as possible in the form of videos. Our purpose is not just to give you information, but to make you aware of the infinite power of the Supreme Father and his unbreakable love, so that our eyes may open and we may receive the right direction of devotion and complete spiritual benefit. He hides himself, works his divine miracles in secret, and to help his devotee, he always appears in a new form. Sometimes, to sustain devotion and faith, he appears as a special person or divine power, performs his miracle, and leaves his glory behind. These unique forms are like the countless rays of one sun, but in forgetfulness, we lose sight of the Supreme Almighty and get stuck only in those individual forms. Whereas all these forms of the Almighty are merely different rays of his infinite divine power. We ignore the original source of light, the sun, and get entangled only in its separate rays. But when we rise above these forms and recognize their original source, that one Supreme God, then we realize the truth that the essence of all forms and miracles is one, and true devotion should be offered only to that one complete Supreme God, Kabir, whose supreme authority is above all, who is the source of everyone, the origin of all creation.
This story begins in a small village called Dua Kala in Tonk district of Rajasthan, where lived a Jat farmer and livestock keeper, Rameshwarji, and his wife, Reva Devi. Both were extremely religious and kind-hearted. They had deep faith in Dharma and righteous deeds, and considered serving saints and sages as the highest duty. The atmosphere of their house was so pure that it was no less than a temple.
Sri Saligrama Stotram Vinyogaha Om Asya Sri Saligrama Stotra Mantrasya Sri Bhagavan Risihi Narayano Devata Anushtup Chandaha Sri Saligrama Stotra Mantra Jape Vinyogaha.
So, daughter, in this way, King Bali fulfilled his promise. But this was not just about the donation of 3 steps of land. Listen carefully. The greatness of King Bali was in the fact that he recognized the Vaman form. That at his door in Vaman form, there was not an ordinary beggar, but the Supreme God himself standing. This is the truth. No one knows in which form Narayan may come to meet. Raja Bali showed wisdom that when God himself comes to ask for something, one should offer everything they have.
My child, among all the 3 worlds, the status of a generous person is the highest. But remember one special thing, my child. Among all types of charity, food donation is the best and most virtuous. Because life runs on food. Food is the foundation of life. Therefore, it is said, giving food is giving life. Offering food to the hungry is the supreme duty of humanity.
Months and days passed by, and by the grace of God, the auspicious day arrived in the life of Rameshwar and Reva Devi. When they were blessed with a son, the house was filled with joy. To name the child, the family's Kulguru, Pandit Trilochanji, came home. He examined the child's horoscope and named him Dhanna, means wealthy and supremely fortunate. Not just wealthy in terms of money, but also rich in virtues and prosperity. Dhanna was different from other children. While the village kids played with clay toys, Dhanna would press the feet of his parents with his tiny hands, or serve the saints and sages who came to the house. Observing the little boy's virtues, it seemed as if these qualities were the result of his righteous deeds in past lives. Seeing his humility and pure spirit of service, everyone in the village would say the same thing.
In this era, finding a child as virtuous as Dhanna is truly rare.
Once when Kulguru Trilochan came to Rameshwarji's house, the 5-year-old Dhanna saw that people from the surrounding areas had also come to have his darshan, and from the moment he arrived, everyone began serving him. All were showing special respect and honor to Trilochan Nathji. Trilochan Nathji narrated the stories of the Lord, which everyone listened to attentively. Dhanna too listened carefully to every word. In the stories, he would imagine the Lord, feel his childhood spectacles, and immerse himself in the divine form of God through the narration. Dhanna was deeply impressed by Kulguru Trilochan Nathji and began observing all his actions with utmost attention. The next morning, Dhanna bathed on time and went to sit near the Kulguru, keeping a respectful distance, and attentively watched the worship. The Guru, with great devotion, bathed the Thakurji's murti with Panchamrit. As the stream of milk, curd, honey and ghee poured over the murti, Dhanna felt immense joy and indescribable bliss seeing this divine abhishek. Trilochan Nathji then dressed the Thakurji's murti in clean clothes, applied a sandalwood tilak on the forehead, and adorned the murti with a garland. Every day, Dhanna would watch all this, mesmerized. The entire procedure of the worship pleased Dhanna greatly, and the little boy was deeply influenced by it. As time passed, it seemed like the hours flew by unnoticed. Today had come the moment when Pandit Trilochan Nath Ji had to leave for his onward journey. With a heavy heart, he expressed his desire to take leave from Dhanna's entire family. As soon as Dhanna heard about Panditji's departure, he became very sad. He started crying.
Guruji, you are leaving us with Thakurji. Will we never get to see Thakurji again?
Oh, Dhanna, calm down, my child. My son, have faith. I will return soon with Thakurji.
No, you please don't take Thakurji away.
My son Dhanna, the time has come for me to take leave. My journey will be long. Don't cry, my child. I shall return soon.
Seeing Dhannaji's love and devotion for Thakurji, Trilochan Nath Ji became emotional. He gave Dhannaji a stone that resembled Thakurji. The boy Dhanna becomes as happy upon receiving that ordinary stone as if he had received God himself. Pandit Trilochan Nath Ji went on his journey, but he left behind in young Dhanna a deep love for Thakurji, even in the form of a simple stone. From that day onward, Dhanna devoted all his time to serving his new companion, Thakurji. He would rise early every morning, bathe his Thakurji, adorn him with new clothes, and with full devotion apply a sandalwood tilak on his forehead. Within a few years, when Dhanna turned into 10 years, following the traditions of that rural community, he was married at a young age. Now Dhanna's life changed. Being the only son of a farmer, he helped his father with the fields. Even at a tender age, he began working hard to assist his father.
Ram Ram Maharaj Ji.
Ram Ram beta, Ram Ram. Son, I have seen a millet head that is very large and good. Give it to me to eat.
Mahatma Ji, I cannot give this to you. I have reserved it for my Lord, Shri Krishna. The first fruit, millet head, of every crop, which is the most tasty and healthy, I offer to my Lord in the temple. You may eat any other millet head except this one.
Beta, when will you offer this in the temple?
I was about to go today.
That's very good. Let's go. We will also see it. We will also gain virtue and bow our heads.
Yes, let's go.
Dhanna Bhakt, the Supreme God has come with you. Where did you bring this millet head? Hold it at his feet and receive your welfare.
After showing this miraculous act, God took young Dhanna aside to explain divine knowledge to him.
My son Dhanna,
Do you know why you have been given this human life?
No, Maharajji.
This human life is very rare. Every being receives this human life to perform devotion, do virtuous deeds, and attain liberation.
What is moksha, Maharajji?
Moksha means to be eternally freed from this cycle of birth and death, to attain that supreme eternal abode where, after going, the soul never returns to the world. But if in this life, if you do not meet the Sadguru, moksha cannot be attained. And if moksha is not attained, then do you know what will happen in the next birth?
What will be happen, Maharajji?
फिर पीछे नरसेती तू पशुआ कीजे, गधा बैल बनाई, ये 56 भोग कहाँ मन बौरे, कहीं कुरनी चरने जाई. Then we will have to create animals and birds again. Even the life of a donkey or an ox will also have to be endured. All the delicacies you enjoy now, where will you get them? You will have to feed on grass from dung heaps.
Maharajji, will I also have to become a donkey in my next birth?
My child, if you take Nam Diksha and practice devotion and following the path I show you, you will neither become a donkey nor take birth in any other animal form. This world in which you live is not good. Everyone here is sitting comfortably with their eyes closed, but they do not know what butcher's realm they are living in. They do not know who is the true owner of this world.
Who is that, Maharajji?
The owner of this world is Kal Brahm, who has spread all this net. This Kal consumes 1 lakh humans daily. All living beings, all souls, are trapped in this net of the time butcher. To confuse us, this Kal, many fake sects and false gurus exist in the world.
Maharajji, I do not have a Satguru, so will Kal also consume me? Is there no way for us to escape this realm of Kal and go to Satlok? Won't God come to save us from Kal?
My child, the complete Supreme God is very merciful. He himself comes in the form of a Sant or Sadguru to rescue his beloved souls from the net of Kal. From the upper worlds, from Satlok, he himself comes down below. Even the Vedas say, the complete Supreme God comes and meets the good souls, showing them the path of true devotion. In the form of a Sant, fakir or poet, he speaks nectar-like words from his mouth, which is called profound spiritual knowledge and philosophy. That knowledge is so deep that all worldly knowledge pales before it.
In this way, Kabir Paramatma Ji explained Satsang to the 11-year-old child. Dhanna Ji taught him profound spiritual knowledge, revealed complete information about Satlok, and explained in depth the path of true devotion. Then, Kabir Sahib Ji gave Dhanna Ji his first mantra initiation and blessed him and said,
Dhanna, my child, you have attained the refuge of the Sadguru. Now, undertake the true spiritual practice. Live your life with discipline and devotion. My blessings will always remain with you.
Oh Lord! Oh God! Where have you gone, leaving this your servant? Where have you become invisible?
Narayanaaya namo namaha Vasudevaya namo namaha आज तुमने दिए दर्शन अपने प्रिय हर पल हर दिशा तुम ही तुम बसे अपनी सुध बुध में हारा मेरा बस तू ही सहारा तुझसे तुझको है चाह लिया बादलों में गोते लगाऊं सागर में उड़ता जाऊं खुद को मैं रोक न पाऊं थाम लो जरा
The Supreme God himself manifested and came near Dhanna, and for the first time, the Lord asked something from him. God had asked Dhanna for just one matira to eat. Dhanna refused to give it to him. Dhanna kept remembering it again and again, and his heart was torn with self-reproach, thinking that he had missed the opportunity to serve the Supreme God, had failed to recognize him in time, and even when asked, he did not give him the matira. From that day onwards, Dhanna searched for God in every saint and sage he met. Whatever sant or sage came across Dhanna, he would offer them everything he had. Years passed in this way, and Dhanna grew into youth.
The entire village is suffering the brutal impact of famine. Such a calamity has struck that there seems to be no solution anywhere.
Now even the hope for rain seems dead. It seems the clouds will remain displeased this time too, and again there will be no rainfall. Even the few trees in the village that look green and full will slowly wither away. And where is any sign of dark clouds in the sky? There is no trace of heavy clouds as far as the eye can see. Last year, too, there was no rain, which destroyed all our crops. Due to the severe shortage of food, we have now sold all our livestock, cows and oxen. And if Indra Dev does not bless us with rain this time, farming will be impossible. The entire village will starve. This famine will become death incarnate for everyone.
It seems our Ram has grown displeased. I don't know what mistake we committed that angered Ram and brought this famine upon everyone.
Ram was bound to turn away. Mercy and righteousness were ending. Travelers and wandering saints pass through our village, yet no one offers even a drop of water. Brother, we have heard countless divine stories and miracles from Dhanna Bhagat. Even he says, compassion is the foundation of Dham. Where there is no compassion, there is no Dham. And where there is no Dham, how will Ram be pleased? Absolutely true. In the time of our ancestors, the barns and grain houses remained open for saints, travelers, and the needy. But today, in this very village, people refuse to give even a single grain of food or a drop of water. Then how will Lord Ram not be displeased? This famine is nothing but the result of our own deeds. Ram was bound to turn away from us.
So what are you saying? That in the name of compassion and religion, we should offer our own food and water to travelers, while our own children and families starve? These talks of kindness sound good only when the house is full of grains and water. Everyone has their own children and families. In such desperate times, who will be foolish enough to think about outsiders before thinking about his own family?
But even in helplessness, one should never abandon humanity. If compassion dies, then we are no longer human.
And to be honest, I also feel that this terrible famine has the same reason. Oh, brother, what kind of foolish talk is this? You three have started speaking exactly like that mad Dhanna after spending time with him. Don't you have your own children to feed? When we don't even have enough grain to feed our own families, you speak of feeding unknown, wandering travelers?
Absolutely right. Everyone in this world eats according to their fate and suffers according to their own deeds. If any traveler, cursed by his destiny, is dying of hunger, how is that our fault? We are not responsible for bearing the burden of someone else's fate. Now there is no moisture left in the earth, nor softness left in people's hearts.
Oh, great saint! Are you going to finish this chant today or not? Do you have any sense at all? This year too, it hasn't rained. People are worried about how they will arrange food ahead, what they will do, what they will feed their families. And you are sitting here rubbing a pearl rosary. Will this rosary go to the fields and grow crops without water?
My dear, the Almighty God, He can do whatever He wishes. He can turn land into water and water into land. Just once, trust that Supreme God completely and see.
Enough! Keep your knowledge to yourself. You know nothing about running a house, only how to ruin one. There isn't enough grain in our own home. And still that day when that hungry beggar came, you even gave him 2 rotis, the same rotis that I made with so much effort and hardship. You will starve me and my children to death. This generosity of yours will one day make us completely penniless.
Charity and righteousness never decrease anything, my dear. By righteousness, destiny builds, and by righteousness, every stomach gets filled.
Does your righteousness go into your stomach? Tell me this. When I ask you for new clothes or jewelry, where does your righteousness disappear then? After your parents passed away, I haven't seen a single silver bangle till today, because your love for God never ends.
Why do you always talk about money and ornaments? Why can't you live peacefully?
You give away little money is left to monks and saints. There is nothing left for me. Tell me, have you ever gotten any jewelry made for me? What do you even have for me and my children? Everything you have, your time, your effort, your money is only for your God. You have nothing for us.
According to my capability, I fulfills every need of you and the children.
You come home and just sit in the dark counting your beads. It feels like you didn't marry me. You married that rosary. You hate to see us happy. You don't understand worldly responsibilities at all. This is not simplicity, this is hypocrisy. There is nothing in devotion. Leave it! Whatever anyone gets in life comes from hard work. Nothing comes from repeating God's name. For a whole year, the soil in the fields has cracked, the wells have dried up, and you sit here closing your eyes, chanting. Will the beads of your rosary feed our children?
Enough now, my dear. Calm down. In this terrible calamity, God's grace is the only support we have. We must remain patient. When Ram wills, the rains will surely come. If only you could understand. God's divine law, through charity, devotion, and righteousness, blessings enter the home.
Blessings? What blessings? Every woman in this village wears a silver necklace today, and what do I have around my neck? The burden of your generosity. You gave away all the money to those saints who go around preaching to you, and you never even brought a glass bangle for me.
My dear, what will you do with ornaments? In crisis, only God stays with us, not jewelry. Try to understand the wisdom of the Supreme. These ornaments are of no use. Only good deeds, devotion, charity, and righteousness are the real ornaments. In this world where we live, we don't even know when death may come in the very next moment. These jewels, these clothes, this home and family, everything will be left behind. Only devotion and good deeds go with the soul. That is why we should live simply and always practice devotion, charity, and righteousness.
Stop it! Just stop it! Marrying you has ruined my fate! You are just like that dry bubble tree which is standing in the field without water but no use. Listen, I'm going to fetch water, and if you donate even a single grain of food to anyone, then remember, no one will be worse than me. Then I'll show you how to chant your precious rosary on an empty stomach.
Ram Ram.
Dhanna brothers.
Ram Ram.
Ram Ram brothers. Ram Ram. Please come sit.
Oh, Dhanna brother, don't even ask what happened today. Times have become so miserable that humanity has died everywhere. No one wants to do charity or show compassion anymore. Today's discussion in the village square disturbed my heart even more.
What happened?
Today, the topic came up at the village square.
And then, was there no solution to the arguments and this serious problem?
Yes, Dhanna, a solution was made. In the end, the senior elders of the village handled the matter and announced a decision. Everywhere there is nothing but selfishness. Our ancestors used to say, when Ram becomes displeased, drought comes. In such a situation, only doing charity and feeding others bring rainfall. There is no other solution. Absolutely, brother. Just as water has disappeared from the earth, compassion has disappeared from everyone's hearts. My father also used to say, God has created a solution for every problem, and when Ram is displeased, there is only one way to make him happy, and that is dharma. Only through dharma can we please Ram now, otherwise there is no way. This time, if there is no rainfall, everyone will die. Do this, the entire village should come together. From every household, collect 1 or half paw of rice and some jaggery. Cook sweet rice and organize a community feast for the entire village. With this religious feast, God will be pleased and rainfall will come.
Good, very good. Late or early doesn't matter. By God's grace, the village square has finally reached the right decision. Supreme Lord says, when a sparrow drinks only a beakful of water, the river does not lose anything. In the same way, wealth never decreases by giving in charity.
Dhanna, my son, those who do not give in charity, their future turns into hell. Charity and acts of righteousness, such as dharma yag and other yag, make devotion successful, just as a farmer sows seeds in the field and later irrigates them from time to time. The plant then grows and yields grains. Similarly, in the path of devotion, the holy name is the seed. And charity, donations and good deeds are the nurturing water that help that seed grow. The one who feeds the hungry, welcomes and serves guests with food, or arranges communal feasts, Dharma Bandara, when that soul is born again as a human, he becomes wealthy. A rich merchant, riding elephants and palanquins. If charity was done in the previous life or in this life, wealth will surely return. Otherwise, nothing will be received. The power of charity is so immense that even King Bali performed 100 yag, and the Supreme Lord himself had to come in the form of Vaman avatar. It was the effect of righteousness that God himself had to come. Son Dhanna, you have taken human birth on this earthly world. And a human birth is extremely rare. Your body, wealth, home, and family are all temporary. You have received human birth to perform devotion and to walk on the path of righteousness, charity, and good deeds.
Dhanna, brother. What bliss we feel while sitting with you and listening to the divine truth of the Supreme Lord. If say honestly, it feels like we should just sit here forever and keep listening.
Oh, brothers, no matter how much we console ourselves, remember, the condition of our village will not remain stable for long. When this famine may turn into our death famine, we do not know. Just look at the news coming from far-off regions, where not famine but death itself has begun its terrible dance.
I have also heard a lot. The situation is beyond terrible. Even the biggest landlords are now helpless for a single grain of food. People even plucked and ate grass. They crushed and consumed bushes and shrubs too. Now there is no trace left of even thorn trees and wild bushes anywhere.
Yes, exactly. This is something that needs deep thought. Even they are unhappy, who don't do, and they too. No matter how many gods someone prays to, how many pilgrimages they undertake, keep fasts, how much devotion they do, why is it that no deity, no god protects anyone?
To speak the truth, this is the eye-opening reality. Look, we are farmers. We know this better than anyone. A crop grows only when the seed is right and planted in the right way. Then we get the crop.
Yes, brother,
My friends, please, let us pause this discussion here for today. It's time to your sister-in-law to return. And I absolutely do not want that because of this spiritual discussion and because of the divine satsang of God, you, my pure-hearted friends, should have to hear harsh words from my wife because of me. And we will have to face this quarrel. We will continue this divine discussion tomorrow.
Sister-in-law.
Then we must leave immediately. If they see us sitting here, and if her wrathful eyes of wisdom open, then it will be nothing less than a doomsday. We will continue the discussion tomorrow. Come, Vijaypal.
Yes, let's go. God has been merciful. The village's charity brought rainfall, and we'll continue these blissful discussions of divine knowledge ahead as well.
Ram Ram.
Dhanna brothers.
Now we are leaving. We will keep having such blissful spiritual discussions ahead as well.
Dhanna brothers.
Ram Ram.
Ram Ram brothers.
After such a long time, the rain finally arrived, and greenery returned to the earth once again. A wave of happiness spread among the farmers. People finally got a chance to earn their livelihood again. This time, the farmers didn't just get an opportunity to sow seeds. It felt as if the entire village and the whole region had received a new life.
Oh Lord, have mercy, oh Supreme God. I don't know what kind of test God is putting us through. We've been walking endlessly. It has been days. We didn't get even a single grain of food from anywhere.
If we don't get food today, then our end is certain.
Oh Lord, if it is not your wish to give us life, then grant us an easy death, my Lord. We left everything behind in your name, O Supreme God, and in your name we received only pain. This hunger cannot be tolerated anymore. Give us peace from this suffering, Lord, or give us food to fill our empty stomach.
Ram Ram brothers. Ram Ram.
Ram, what Ram, Maharaj? Hunger is burning the body like fire.
For 2 days forget food, even a leaf has not gone down our throats. It seems just like humans, now Ram has also become deaf to our cries.
Keep faith, saints. True saints never lose patience. And only in adversity is a devotee's real test revealed. I am hungry too, since 2 days. But I have complete faith. Sooner or later, my Ram will surely give me food.
This is a harsh test, Maharaj.
Brothers, the test is difficult, but chant the name of Ram till the breath remains in the body. The merciful Lord will surely hear the call. Except God, we have no other support, saints. In this situation, if anyone can help, it is only that eternal Ram. Let us keep chanting his name while we walk. Who knows when he might hear our cry and send someone for our rescue.
Get up now! How long will you sit like this in meditation? Leave that rosary. Get up and go sow the seeds of sorghum in the field. The whole world is out plowing their fields. The entire village has gone to sow seeds. And here you are. Your worship never ends. Every morning you sit with that rosary. There's no food left in the house, but you only worry about earning virtue. You don't care about your wife or your children. You think only about charity and devotion. This so-called charity of yours will starve us and ruin us. You don't care about your home or your children.
Okay, fine, my good wife. I'm going.
Here, take this, and this sorghum, go sow in the field. And listen carefully to what I say. This sorghum must be sown in the field, and don't think of it as just sorghum. This is the life of me and our children. If it's not sown today, tomorrow the children will starve. Understand? Be warned, if even a single grain is missing from this sack, not a single one. Don't, in your so-called compassion, give it away to anyone on the way to the field. Are you listening? Mark my words clearly. This is not a joke or something to postpone. This is the seed of sorghum. Only if it is sown will our children have grain to eat. Go and sow it in the field. Don't give it to anyone. Otherwise, the children will starve and we will starve too. The whole family will go hungry.
All right, my dear. Let me go now. Only then will I sow the seeds.
बताऊं जो आज मेरे पिया घर आएंगे, आज मेरे पिया घर आएंगे।
Ram Ram, devotees.
Brother, it's been 3 days. We haven't had anything to eat. We are dying of hunger.
Here in Rajasthan, we couldn't even find water to drink. Bread is far from reach. Where have we come from, Bhagatji? And where should we go?
Oh, Maharaj Ji.
Maharaj Ji, I only have this small amount of sorghum seeds. Please see this. Eat it and satisfy your hunger.
Son, I saw one matira that is very big and thick. Please feed it to me. Son, may God bless you.
I had come to sow the seeds I have sown then, God. If I don't go to sow the sorghum in the field, and if someone tells my wife, she'll make a huge scene. There'll be a big quarrel. What should I do now?
This sorghum must be sown in the field, and don't think of it as just sorghum. This is the life of me and our children. If it's not sown today, tomorrow the children will starve.
Dhanna collected the stones and filled them into the empty sack that was meant for the sorghum seeds. Then, taking the bullock cart, he headed towards the field. At the field, pretending to sow sorghum like the other farmers, he took handfuls of stones from the sack and scattered them on the ground as if they were sorghum seeds. After spreading all the stones, Dhanna returned home along with the other farmers.
The sorghum has been sown?
Yes, it's sown, my good wife.
Exactly 2 months later, where in everyone's fields the sorghum crop was waving knee-high, Dhanna's field was a completely different story, one that left everyone astonished. In his field, there wasn't a sign of sorghum. Instead, countless tumbi vines had grown all over, spreading wildly like untamed shrubs throughout the entire area. Anyone who looked at Dhanna's field was left speechless. Where the sorghum should have grown, there was now a dense jungle of tumbi vines.
Look! Just look at this! In Dhanna's field, there's not a trace of sorghum. What is this? The entire field is full of tumbi vines. Everywhere you look, it's just tumbe, tumbe, tumbe. Hey, sister-in-law. Didn't you sow sorghum in your field? What do you mean? In your field, tumblevines have grown? You didn't even plant seeds? And look, the whole field is overrun? There are so many tumblevines in your field, you can't even count them. No, that's not true. Our Bhagat Ji did sow the sorghum. I myself had given him the sorghum seeds to sow. There isn't a single sorghum plant. Only thick, countless tumblevines have grown. Bhagat Ji must have messed something up. Maybe even gave the seeds away as charity. Let me go check the field first. I'll tell her later. Listen, Bhagat Ji. I'm going to the field to see the sorghum for myself.
Dhanna brother, today you will not be spared. Oh Lord, now we shall see whatever happens, it has to happen. You two, get up and leave here.
Did you sow the sorghum seeds in the field? Not a single sorghum plant has grown in the field. Only tumbi vines have sprouted, countless of them. Where did you waste the seeds? Will the children eat you?
What has happened? Sorghum in the tumbe. Where did this sorghum come from?
My dear wife, I don't know where this sorghum came from. And what is all this?
If there is sorghum in this tumba, then perhaps the other tumbis also have sorghum.
In this way, Dhanna's wife kept collecting sorghum from the field and bringing it home. When the collection was complete, that is, when the family had as much sorghum as they needed, Dhanna spoke to his wife.
Bring no more. The amount of sorghum that was meant for our field has already come. Now, the rest of this sorghum should be distributed with everyone in the village. Everyone's children are hungry.
Why? Why should I distribute? I will bring all of it.
Dhanna's wife filled the sack again and brought them home. When she opened the bundle, only 2 kilos of sorghum remained. She filled another sack and brought it, but now only the husk came off, no sorghum at all.
My dear, our share of the sorghum has already come. You cannot bring any more. Brothers, by the grace of the Almighty, sorghum is coming out from our fields Matira, and we have kept as much as we needed. And the rest has been given by God for all of you. Take as much as you require for your families.
The other farmers' crops had dried up due to lack of rain, but Bhagat Dhannaji, by the grace of the Almighty, received such pure and abundant sorghum that even the entire village got tired carrying it, but even by evening, the sorghum still hadn't finished. Bhagat Dhanna distributed nearly 10 man, approximately 4 quintal, of sorghum to each villagers. Their children were hungry too. He took the remaining sorghum home. After that day, even Dhannaji's wife joined in the service. Both of them were uplifted.
This priceless knowledge is just a small excerpt from the Satsang of Jagat Guru Tattvadarshi Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj. You can also listen to Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj's sacred discourses on the Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj application and download the books written by him.